This is Eric Muli, Positive Action Kenya. You're watching Three Quarters Podcast.
Episode 12, part 3 of the Three Quarters Podcast. We are shooting from Rugby Football Union East African Grounds, the home of rugby in Kenya. And it's only right that we mention about the Road to Japan hashtag, where we are trying to get support for the Kenya Simbas. They're about to embark on a monumentous challenge, where they'll be taking on a couple of nations, about 6 nations, to qualify for the Rugby World Cup in Japan in 2019. They have every right to be there. I do think they're going to make it.
I'm pretty confident we're going to get there.
They're going to get there.
They'll need our support,
They'll need our support, you guys. So you need to jump on the wagon. This is Ngashi, official noisemaker.
Joro, the geek in charge.
And we go into part 3. We go into part 3. First thing is AFCON, African Cup of Nations 2017, which ended on Sunday. It was in Gabon this year, and Cameroon came out victorious 2-1 to beating Egypt in the final. But for me, the most important thing is talking about the status of
AFCON itself, the tournament.
The tournament itself. What do you feel, Joro?
I feel like it has lost prestige. It has lost a lot of prestige. In fact, some players deem it a nuisance. I'll take Matip, this defender for Liverpool. He didn't feel like going for Africa Cup of Nations, so he decided he's going to retire early. It became an issue with his home country.
Federation.
The federation wanted to ban him from playing. For Liverpool, but they opted not to. So you see, even the players themselves are feeling like it has lost its value. I think maybe it's diluted. Coming every 2 years. I don't know, but it has lost a lot of prestige. It's not marketed as heavily as it
used to be. I read an article this week where El Hadji Diouf, former Liverpool and Senegal striker, a part of that excellent Senegal team of 2002. So El Hadji Diouf was talking about the status of African Cup of Nations right now, and he said that the players who've passed on the African Cup of Nations are going to regret that decision. And it feels good coming from a player of El Hadji Diouf's status, because they are the guys who took over from the Roger Millers in Africa and took the game to another level in Africa, and they are able to recognize. I mean, as long as Samuel Eto'o was eligible to play for Cameroon, he played at the African Cup of Nations, and that's what we need to get back, I think, in the players. Fine, I do understand that yes, you're playing for the Premier League and it gives you more global audience, but African Cup of Nations is still where it happens.
You have to have that loyalty to your national team.
Exactly, to your country. And maybe that's the difference between the guys play for the buck nowadays. That's the difference between, you used to hear the players back in the day say that my greatest honor is to play for my country. You don't get that feeling nowadays. So, and also, to be honest, when Orange took over from MTN to be the title sponsors, I don't think they've also put in hard work in terms of marketing the game. So unfortunately, that's where the game is. But kudos to Cameroon for winning the African Cup.
Now they're the most decorated in the Africa Cup of Nations, is it?
No, they're just behind Egypt. Egypt is still the most decorated.
Egypt has 6 titles. Cameroon has 5.
Cameroon has still the most decorated. Oof. Then we go to so, I don't know if it's right, but even us, we want to keep cool.
Hey, we have to be the cool kids.
Super Bowl 51 happened on Sunday. New England Patriots versus Atlanta Falcons. Patriots coming out on top 34-28, the last minute touchdown. Tom Brady, what do you think about the guy?
Greatest quarterback. I'm not a big fan of NFL, but I mean, you have to recognize a guy when he achieves
five Super Bowls, 4 Super Bowl MVPs. And I think it's the most for a quarterback. I'm not too sure about that, but it could be the most Super Bowls for a quarterback. So kudos to Tom Brady. And I liked what Kobe tweeted. Tom Brady was involved in a scandal called the Deflategate.
Deflategate,
and Kobe tweeted like 5 champions, you can't deflate that. 5 championships, you can't deflate that. So kudos to the New England Patriots, and at least even us guys, we're on board now.
Even us, we just some Super Bowl.
Just some Super Bowl. There you go, man. Let's go home. Where? To the real football.
Football.
Real
not soccer.
Not soccer. Football. Premier League, my guy. We're getting to the point where now that it's shaping up. The top 4 is shaping up. I'll go through a quick results for yesterday. Arsenal beat Hull City 2-0. Manchester United beat Watford 2-0. Middlesbrough drew 0-0 with Everton. Stoke beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Sunderland were walloped by Southampton 4-0. West Brom versus West Ham was 2-2. And Liverpool beat
You're releasing them, but
I was thinking like the guys of Daddy. So vale.
Yes, Liverpool.
Liverpool versus Spurs 2-0 to Liverpool. How do you feel like now United are finally to 50th?
Yeah, we're coming. In fact, Ander Herrera was interviewed by Manu TV.
Yes.
And you're saying everyone in the top 4, everyone has to be looking behind their shoulder because Manu is coming with momentum.
They're now at 48 points.
That's 1 point behind.
1 point
City,
behind.
But City have a
game in hand.
Arsenal
and Liverpool. Arsenal and Spurs are tied for second.
Yeah, on 50 points.
Spurs with a better goal difference. And Chelsea looking like they're running away with this thing.
Disappeared. So now the race is between number 2
and number 4. Champions League spot.
Yeah, Champions League spot is hot.
Chelsea play Burnley at 4 p.m. today.
Yeah.
Then followed up. Leicester City are taking on. I'm not too sure.
Leicester City are playing Swansea.
Leicester City are taking on Swansea later on, our defending champions. Unfortunate for them. They're not even being mentioned as much nowadays.
Because these guys will make history of they might make history of being the only team to win the league, then be relegated the next. So you don't want that on your record.
On your record, must say. But anyway, it's shaping up pretty. I think Chelsea have run away with it.
Yeah,
12 points ahead, and I don't see Chelsea buckling.
I don't see it.
You don't see it. So it's for the number 2, between number 2 and number 5. Everything.
It's still up for grabs.
Yeah, there's still some musical chairs happening there. Takes us to our debate segment. So, for those of you guys who've been watching in the recent past, what we've been trying to do with the debate segment is just throw out a topic where Joro and myself pick a side and think about and argue and see what we can get from that debate. So the debate topic this week is were the All Blacks, the New Zealand All Blacks, deserved winners for the team of the year in 2016?
Well, I think All Blacks deserve to be the team of 2016.
Yes.
We can make that an argument that England were deserved of the accolade.
Yeah.
But I think you have to. For me, the difference is in the quality of teams that they were playing.
Yes.
Because England did go unbeaten in 2016.
Yeah.
But All Blacks were playing the likes of South Africa, Australia, Argentina, highest ranked teams, and the manner in which they were beating them, convincingly each and every game. I think the tightest game they had was against Argentina.
Yes, in Argentina.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you can't you leave that game knowing that All Blacks were truly the deserved. I don't know how you see it.
First, I'll start by saying that I am a fearless supporter of
All Blacks.
The New Zealand All Blacks, arguably the most successful team in professional sports history, higher level professional sports history. I think with a win rate of 80% or thereabouts.
88%.
I am a supporter of the All Blacks. However, I don't believe and I don't think that they were deserved winners of the best team of 2016. I think World Rugby made a mistake just because of this. You have to take it back to the group stages when England lost to Australia. That's the last loss they had. Currently, as we speak, after them beating Wales yesterday, they're on a 16 game unbeaten.
Yeah.
Another 3 games, they equaled the record versus the All Blacks. Yeah. They went the whole of 2016 without losing a game.
Yeah.
And they actually did play the Australians and the South Africans in Twickenham during the autumn test tours. I feel the reason why these guys deserve to win is because of the transition between 2015 and 2016. Taking into account the fact that not much was changed. It was just Eddie Jones came on board and he was able to take them to another level where I feel like they're the second team, second to the All Blacks, they're the second team. So I'm not saying in terms of ranking, yes, All Blacks are the best team and England I think are number 2, but for that year 2016 I do feel
I get you. I get the fact that they did improve significantly,
tremendously.
2016 was their year of coming to age.
Yes,
and this is the England that we're seeing now.
That you're seeing. Do you get the same feeling as the England team of 2003. Do you get like?
Yeah, there's that feeling.
Yeah.
That England team was.
Was deadly, yes.
With Johnson, Wilkinson.
Yes.
It was a squad and a half.
Yes.
And now it's looking like they found their formula.
Yes.
So it's here and there, but I think All Blacks. 2016 they made me really happy. Every game you just know how much are we winning by this game.
We are winning, but how much are we winning?
How much and how are we going to win this game?
You've had it, man. Joro thinks that the All Blacks were deserved winners last year. I think England was supposed to be the deserved winners, but hey, the jury is out on this one, and it's already been decided, to say the least. We have to wait and see who's going to end up being the team of the year in 2017. From the Three Quarters podcast crew, all we can keep on saying is that we thank the guys who keep on watching our videos. We know you take you take your time to watch our videos, so thank you very much. You can continue following us on Facebook, like our Facebook pages for the people who haven't done, and please tell other people to like our Facebook page, to follow us on Twitter, to follow us on Instagram, and more importantly,
subscribe to our YouTube page, man.
Thank you very much. This is Ngashi Official Noisemaker.
Joro the Geek in Charge.
Until next week, 19th of February. After Valentine's. Joro is already dressed for Valentine's.
United, man.
Keep it live, keep it locked. See you next week, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Valentine's net.
Can Valentine net.
Net.